Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at this. There's a hood right here. And then there's a whole bench. A Marcy Diamond Elite. Ah, what hood is this? Ooh, it's a Benz. And then this guy, that's a nice bench, man. Take that whole thing right there. All right. Marcy. There's some wires back there, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the #1 wire. Ooh, we got a little Yeti cup too. There's wire there. Got more wire over here. Ooh, excuse me. Piece of pipe there, little wire there. Ooh, man, I'm doing it again. Something for your files. There's a nice little bunch of some #1 wire. And a little piece right there. And a little piece. Oh, it's so small. Got a little piece of scrap here. Let's see a little there. Kind of come around, double check. All right, it's clear. Oh, I see something in here. Look at that. It's a communications rack. Patch cables and stuff. Yeah, see? Patch panel. Although this guy, it's all steel. Sometimes these uprights are aluminum, but I can tell the weight on this guy. It's not. Shove you in there. Oh, look at that, some blaster. Recharge that AC, y'all. Whoa, we got a little juice down in here. That's all right. Been having lots of good rain lately. There's another filing cabinet. Our collection of filing cabinets. That looks like little bookend pieces. There's some wood furniture right there. Okay. The Diet Coke almost took me out. Ooh, that looks like a nice TV. Is it cracked? Let's see, there's a plug in here too. We can test her out, I guess, because I've got that thing in my truck. Let's take a look. Ugh. I don't see any cracks. Plugged it in there. Oh, look at that. Can y'all see it? The smart TV thing comes up. Oh, sweet. I think it works. It's a little dark. All right, we'll put it in the back seat and take care of it. And definitely check it out here. Yeah, it's kind of coming on. It's a little dark though. Now I'll slide you in our back seat there because that's why we got you. To put stuff in that back seat. Let's see, we got us a wire here. Dust Devil. Remember those things? Dust Devils. Let's see, there's a piece of aluminum. A pin, a stick, there's another cord. What else we got going on here? Wouldn't that be cool if that's the TV stand? No, that's some huge old zip ties. Take those. Big zips. What the crap is this? It's on a stick. I bet that's a light, huh? It sure is. Look at that. Little work light, maybe for somebody like thinking of joining the social media world. Oh wow, look. There goes more. There's a whole bunch more. Here, we'll just get us a box for this stuff. What we got? Oh yeah, those look like all lights. Some wing nuts. That's the case for one. Hey, look at that. And a ballast. Looks like some clamps, power cord. All right, I don't see any more of that down there. That's kind of cool. Got a TV and some social media lights. Anything up in here? I see a fan. Looks like it's buried. Look at that tub. That's an awesome tub. Oh, it's all broken though. It was awesome at one time. Yeah, look at that thing. Set that down right off to the side there. All right. Oh, somebody popped the blade off of that thing. Oh, hey, how you doing? I was just taking that the scrap metal up out of here. Oh, no, I'm taking stuff out. Yeah, no dumping for me. I'm just pulling out the metal. All right, y'all have a good one. Huh? Plug it in, the motor is gonna work. Okay, cool. Oh, thank y'all so much. Okay, he says the motor works. Cool. And behind door number 1 is, well, not a whole lot of awesomeness. There is some stuff here though. Got some wires and some power cords. Looks like it's for the laptops and stuff there. Let's see, what do we got here in this little guy? There's an old camera. Wonder if it's got any good pictures in it. Yeah. Look, what do we got there? So goes a cord. There's a stainless mug. I'll take that. Little piece of all thread. Let's see. There's a something for your Verizon. Oh, batteries. Okay, I'll take some fresh batteries. There's some staples, a couple of bolts right there. It's good right on that one. What about this box? There goes a cord right there. We'll take that cord. There's a Apple box. All right. That's plastic. Couple things. Alrighty, check this out. Look at that. Somebody's tool organizer. They even have everything. There's a screwdriver, box cutter, 1, 2, 3, 4 screwdriver. Man, that's what I call organized. That is an organized mechanic right there. But let's face it, the best mechanics, the most effective mechanics are organized. Organization is a key. Looks like there's another one right here. That's a blank. I guess this hung on the wall, and I'm thinking these probably hung from it. Like on the wall, back behind the table here. Out. Okay. Oh, look at that. They even disassembled Johnny 5. Yeah. Yeah. Whee! Like a glove. We got up in here, look at that. We got little specimen jars. Cell treat, scientific stuff. Anything scrappable, scrap-worthy, or wanting to hang on to? No? Something about PRP kit. There's some, no medical scraps. What we got here? Whoa. Like samples, huh? Pretty good. Classic PRP tube. What's a PRP tube? Don't know. Alright, I don't see no scrap in here. Just nasty, nasty cellulitis. Aphrodite. Oh, gingivitis. Oh, I see some thin rotors. Whoa. Yeah, that's a little thin guy right there. Unlike some of them other ones we find that got way too much meat on them. Like that one's got a lot of meat. But I heard if they have like uneven wear on them, you should replace them. Just cause. Just cause. What the crap is going on, man? Did she say, get your crap out of my apartment or I'm gonna throw it away? What do we have here? Here's a Scott road bike. It's not the best of the best. Doesn't have a real like fancy group set on there. That's the Tiagra. Tiagra! How did that end up in here? There's a, looks like a pressure washer right here too. And their shoes. Cycling shoes. I've done the MS-150 like 3 times back in the day when I used to have time to ride bikes. Now I just scrap all the time. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's a pool motor and a little folding table. This bad boy right here. It's got the thing on it and all that stuff. We could pop that off, no problem. Little plastic folding table. I'm all right. Look, string, like Sting. What's that, 9/16? Fun fact, I found this drill in the trash. It didn't have a battery, so I just put one of mine on it and it works. There's some sort of mat, or it looks like maybe a piece of a rubber conveyor belt, because they have they do conveyor stuff here. It looks like these roller things here. Napa hide. Ugh. Holy crap, guys! You know what this is? You know what this is? That's a monolith. It just appeared out of nowhere, right by the dumpster. Oh. Got a tall one right here. Not a tall cold one, a tall open top. There's a bunch of bricks down here, but what is this? Oh, I know what this is. That's a big old oil seal. Yeah, that's a big old oil seal for a shaft. Man, I can take that. That's scrap. There's a whole mess of them right here. Throw that over the top. And then these are also oil seals. I guarantee you they're thrown out because they're past their shelf life. And we'll take these. Yeah, all these oil seals, you can scrap all of these. Even though these are rubber on the outside, they're metal on the inside. Take that. That one. There's another box full of these big old oil seals. They're probably worth a few bucks. Or they were back when they were decent. Doesn't have a cure date on it. Huh. Interesting. Let's see what's in here. There goes some more. Let's grab these under this brick here. Back up in these boxes. No, just some oil seals down at the soggy end there, huh? All right, let's hop up out of this nasty thing, dog. Campi della Spinetta Barolo. What do we got here? Got a little bit of some wine. Strawberry wine. Oh, that's rosé. Whoa, look at that. There goes some wires and a light. You take your wire and your light. Looks like this has got some extruded aluminum on it. Must be a fancy one. They don't make them like that no more, huh? Ooh, what do we got up in here? I see some metal pallets, but it looks like they have plywood on it, but it looks all like it's rotted. Ugh, dang. That's on there, but we could probably clean it up. Probably, I know. Let's get them out of here. This bad boy. Some of these are just coming apart. That's a good one. Look at all these red things. They're seat cushions. There's a bunch of cable right here. This kind of stuff you have to cut up at the scrapyard because it's entanglement. But I'm gonna grab it for the, because I want to take the rigging off of it. Work our way down here. Look at that. It's a big old nail. Oh look, it's a big old, whoa! It's a big old C-clamp, but apparently if you live in the UK, it's called a G-clamp because it looks like a G. There's some wire, something, some plumbing. There's a seatbelt buckle, that's cool. There's parts to fix a cooler. That's cool. I don't even know, but it looks cool. That's a big old piece of all thread. Anything in the cabinet? Oh wow, look at that. Look at all this rigging in here. A C/G clamp and some pulleys. All right, that's good quality stuff right here. Ice scoop, some string. It's a ring for the big boys. Look at all these little snaps and D-rings. More clamps and C/G clamps. A funnel. Some mallet. This stuff's expensive. Go to Lowe's, check it out. A pry bar, which I may actually be able to use. Taking those pallets apart. Check it out. I'm a man in the box. All right, close that cabinet up. Goes down over here. Bucket full of leaves. Yeah, look, there's crap down here. We got water lines, brackets. That looks like a piece of stainless right there. There's some doorknobs. Grab that. Some paint rollers. Looks like some stainless in there. Sure does, don't it? There's aluminum. Gun, caulk gun. Another C/G clamp. And then more of these. Definitely look stainless. It's a push plate. Some aluminum. Extruded here. Another grease gun. Big old rusted bolt. Holy crap, I think there's a pallet rack under this, all this plywood here. Not a pallet rack, pallet jack. Man, look at all these chairs. There's a bunch of chains. All right, we'll take a bunch of chains. There's the handle for it. That's what broke. That's all that broke, really. I guarantee you everything else works, just this piece. Look at these big old galvanized bolts. Big bolts with nuts. All right, let's get this thing out. Come on, baby. Oh, look at that, a pan. And another caulk gun. And another caulk gun. Oh, there's a bucket, something that just dumped down here. Hardware. You know what this is? You lay this on the ground and run your cords through it. You could drive over it. Good stuff. I know I gotta put all this shit back. Hey, what's up, cart? Oh, got a push cart here. Under the plywood and lumber. It's not a bad looking cart, huh? What is that? Trialloy. Some sort of brush. I spot something over here. Must grab it. It looks like a metal shelf amongst more lumber and rubble. Whoa! Oh, you know what this was? This was a, it hung these on there. Throw that over there. It got a little beat up, so, you know, it kind of high up and stuff. Oh, you know what this lumber is and this plywood? This is those tables I got the vise off of. Nobody picked them up. Dang it. Hey, what's up, man? There goes some wire. I see light bulbs. A Dyson in here. There's a dog crate. A small one. Look at that, it still works. It's a Dyson. Light bulb, we don't want to mess with that light bulb. There's a wooden Charlie Brown tree, but I want this another crate right up under here. Yeah, big bulbs. I got big bulbs all the time. Oh, it looks like there's a heat sink down there too. That's a heat sink. Bed bug infested pillows. There's the base to the tree there. Oh my gosh, alrighty, scavenger! We're gonna go ahead and call it right there. As y'all can see, a pretty successful outing out there in the urban jungle. Getting some scraps and such. Got a bicycle, picked up a nice weight bench down in there. Bunch of nice big metal oil seals. Racks, chains, pallet racks. Got some of these pallet things right here. But anyway, thank y'all so much for chiming in on this episode of Dumpster Diving. I am your host, Mike the Scavenger. See you on the next one. Peace. What we got here, y'all? Scrappity, scrap, scrap. Ow!